This is the Wandering Knight, searching far and wide for knowledge and adventure. Here we are in Kingdom Come Deliverance again. We just successfully were able to save 4 people from our village, from the outskirts of Skalitz, but now we're going to go in Skalitz and see if we can find anyone within the inner bailey to see, well, not the most inner bailey, but the outer bailey technically, to see if we can find anyone to save. So let's go in with Tinker and see if we can help anybody. Looks like the same bodies that we saw last time. Oh, okay, cutscene. What are those horses in the background? Are that Sir Diffish's knights? No, maybe not, because I feel like there were more of them.
No. Come here.
Oh no! No, go! Get him back!
Fuck off! Go on, go on, go on, go!
No, Tinker, no!
Fuck's sake!
No!
You gotta kill him.
Rushing to find this fucking place.
That's our last friend.
You gotta kill that guy. That guy was so rude.
It's our last
That
friend.
guy's the worst guy in the whole entire game. Killing an innocent doggo.
Tons of people killed dogs. Those bad guys that attacked our town killed all the dogs, basically. Yeah, go get him.
Yeah, kill him.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. No, he was such a good dog. Oh. No,
She lost everybody.
now that's gonna make me cry.
Oh, she's looking angry now. She's looking fierce. This Bianca.
Henry.
I remember this part.
Mm-hmm. Where we couldn't beat him.
Right, you whole sons.
Yeah, she's angry now. You don't kill a lady or anybody's dog.
Enough of you.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the guy that killed the dog on the left. Wait, no, in the middle. The guy with the...
Hey, go fuckers!
Better not have gone away.
That's,
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, she's detailed in
You
her
don't have to say
storytelling.
anything. You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
Wow, that was kind of abrupt.
There's something else I'd like to ask.
Oh, we can ask about stuff that just happened in our story. Shall I just
What?
ask about each of them?
Sure.
I like that. It was funny what they did in the sword play.
Remember how we were sword fighting together? The next morning, Ma scolded me on account of that scratch on my hand.
Oh, dear. Sorry about that.
That's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her.
Well,
Your pa and Stebor were really stealing from the royal mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance. And there's not much that pair won't do for an easy groschen.
Yeah. In a way, I can understand that Pa did it for us, but it was really irresponsible. You won't tell anyone, will you?
I won't, I promise. So what happened to the silver?
Pa handed it over, as always, to that slimy fellow, and he took it away. What happened to it then, I don't know.
Your pa really wanted to marry you off to Master Tobias?
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Faithfar since the raid?
I haven't. Either he's lost interest, or he's forgotten about me.
that's
Not
good.
that I'm complaining. Uncle Peshek would be happy to marry me off too, especially if there was something in it for him. I'm glad that's in the past.
Yeah.
Aye, I don't blame you. So Johanka and Matthias finally got together. Well, if it hadn't been for everything that happened afterwards, who knows? They could be headed for the altar. Probably just as well you didn't play along with Johanka's harebrained scheme and found a better solution. Matthias would have had a fit if he'd lost his favourite dice.
It's funny that, like, his lines adapted to because we didn't steal the dice. Otherwise, probably could have asked for the dice, you know? Like, gotten his lucky dice because she took it or something.
That's true.
Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods.
Oh, did she?
You really ran into a wolf. I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but Pa used to say those are even worse than wolves.
It's a good thing you were there with Bianca. Going back to help the survivors. That was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along, I doubt I'd be here to tell the tale.
Yeah.
You know what our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
Well, I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage.
Yeah, she's special.
Did you go back to Skalitz again? To bury your pa and your brothers?
Yes, along with some more of our neighbours. We had an escort from the Ratai garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines, but his grave is on the hill where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there.
Aww.
I know it's not consecrated ground, but what could I do?
God will understand. I buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house.
Didn't she do that?
It's what they would have wanted.
Yes,
True, that's true.
Father and Stebor are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves.
Because in the cutscene it showed her burying them for us, and then when we asked her about it after, she said that she took care of it for us. But I mean,
I have
I
no
don't
more
know.
questions. Thank you for telling me about everything, Teresa. I know it isn't easy to talk about.
It helped to talk to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one piece.
Yeah, so am I. And I'm glad you did too.
By the way, Henry, I have something for you. The soldiers gave it to me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but, you know. It belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalitz crest.
Oh, that's
I'd
kinda
like
cool.
you to have it, to protect you, and as a keepsake from home.
Sure. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for everything.
we got like a special shield. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The A Woman's Lot DLC. Well, if you really like that storyline and want to try it yourself and have the game, you should definitely pick that up, because then you can get both Mutt and enjoy Teresa's storyline, which I think was really enjoyable, and I'd almost say was more enjoyable than the main storyline that we've played so far. But thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm the Wandering Knight, reminding you to have courage and honor wherever you may wander.